What's up? It's your friendly neighborhood Coolio, representing with my homeboy Hayes, B Styles, and motherfucking Prince Allen on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Yo, what's up? This is Mimi representing I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
Turn it up. The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But and destruction is my mission. No, 8 is not enough. The whole squad better duck. It's like switch when I bust. Now your whole crew is dust.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.
Born in Compton. What was childhood like growing up for you?
In Compton, you said?
Mm-hmm. That's what.
Oh shit, man! It was just, you know what?
I know what it's like. I just want to hear your side of the story.
I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, for many years, I would, when people ask me that question, I would say that it was rough, and I grew up in a rough hood, and it was. For the most part, but on some real shit, bro, I had my own room. I lived in a house. You know what I'm saying? I went to bed hungry some nights, but that was later on. That was after elementary school. I guess a few times in elementary school I went to bed hungry. But for I had my own bedroom, bro.
And I read.
I've had some great Christmases in my life. Basically, what I'm saying is this: for the most part, shit was rough, but a lot of the things that I went through in my life, a lot of the bad times, a lot of the fucked up shit, it was because I put myself through that shit. Like it didn't really have to be like that. It could have been easier if I had been, I suppose, following the rules, or if I had been smarter. If I had been smarter, if I was doing shit a different way, then shit could have been different for me. But what really wasn't.
And did you?
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
All the time, You feel me?
And you wanted to be a fireman, I read somewhere, right?
Well, I was a fireman.
He was a fireman.
Okay. So,
I fought fires for about 3 years.
Okay. And then that was before the music career, actually. What was that moment that made you want to pursue it and make it a career? Or like, when did you know you were going to do that?
Really, I guess I started rapping when I was about 15. So for the first 15 years of me, saying I probably, this is some real shit. The first 15 years, bro, if you put all the money I made together, if you put it all together, those 15 years together, this is some real shit. It's not gonna sound crazy. I probably made like 10 racks the first 15 years. And to make a found with basically, I didn't make a fucking dime. So it wasn't about money, and it definitely wasn't about fame, and it wasn't about any of that. It was just I just love hip hop, bro. I love hip hop is my father. You know, I do have a father. I have a father, but my father was in prison. You know, most of my young years, and then when he got out, I think he got out. When he got out and he never went back, I think I was about 12. And my father got married to another woman, and he had 5 other children. She had 1 kid, and then he had 4 other children with her. So, you know, he still wasn't around. Shit. I mean, I saw him maybe on some holidays and during the summer sometimes, but you know, we didn't have no real solid relationship like that. So basically, when I say hip hop is my father, what I mean by that is that everything I learned, definitely all the positive things I learned growing up that I didn't learn from my mother, I learned from hip hop. I mean, I learned about knowledge of self from hip hop. The only knowledge of self I had before hip hop was Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I mean, you know, and then the regular people that you learn about during Black History Month was Charles Drew and Ralph Bunche and, you know, Maya Angelou, you know, just stuff like that. But
so you telling me you had that Fear of the Black Planet. You had that Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to have the Public Enemy. That's the must.
But then I got to, you know, actually got to meet some of these people. You know, later on, I guess around my early years of hip hop, around my, you know, mid-20s or whatever, was when I first met Chuck D and Flav, and then I met KRS-One. This is a crazy story. I met KRS-One at a club in New York, and I seen him in the club, and this is when I was gangbanging and shit. And I ran up on him. I said, "What's up, cuz?" I said, "What's up, cuz? What's up, Chris Parker, cuz?" "Yeah, cuz, I like your shit, cuz." I said, "Coolio, cuz, Eastside Compton Motor Park Crip, cuz." I said, Maad Circle, cuz, Maad Circle for life. "What's up, my nigga?" That's exactly what I said. And he did like this. He said, you gotta see my eyes. He said, so, you know, he like 3 feet taller than me and shit. So he was like, yeah, he said, "Coolio, right?" I said, "Yeah, cuz." He said, "I know who you are." I said, "Right on, cuz, all right, then." And he went the other way. I went, "Oh, that shit was funny, but that shit was so stupid." But he got this look on his face like, this crazy motherfucker right here.
Like, he probably was like, yo.
Now, hold on. So that leads to another story. So now, when I first met, what's their name? "Till the sweat run down my balls."
Yin Yang
Twins. Ooh. The skinnier one, the smaller one, the one without the beard. He ran up on me. He said, "What's up, Coolio, cuz?" He said, "I bet you ain't never met," he said, "I bet you ain't never met a nigga like me." Huh? He said,
he be doing that ass shit. Yeah.
What's up, Coolio? "I bet you ain't never met a nigga like me." Huh? Yeah. I almost died. I started laughing like a motherfucker. I said, "Nigga, you are motherfucking right about that." I said, "What's up, homie?" I said, "I like your music, though." He said, "Yeah, my nigga." And I said, come on, you want a drink? Come on. Go to my table, my niggas have a drink. He went to his table, nigga, and started drinking shots. That nigga crazy as a motherfucker, though. but you know, shit. It was kind of like the same thing with me and KRS-One. So that's, hip hop is taking me around the world, bro. Basically taught me geography. Shit.
That's dope.
I learned about people and different places and just, you know.
Matter of fact, what's the best food that you ate out of any place? What place did you have the best food ever? But you can't say your mama's or nothing like that. It got to be somewhere else that you travel to. What's the bombest food you ever ate?
The country, city, state, what?
Nah, I mean it could be anywhere.
Could be my girl house.
No.
That'd be
nah, man.
It's gotta be somewhere that you'd be like, Okay.
So no family.
I fuck with this.
So no family, nothing. Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Nah.
Let me think.
Put them on the map. Give me somewhere to go. Give me somewhere to look forward to.
Well, it's a place I went to and I told you I really like the food. Can't think of something.
Dubai. The one restaurant you went to in Dubai.
Dubai.
But that's still not the best food I've ever
It's not
ate.
the best though.
Let me think. Maybe. Shit, that's a hard one right there.
That Cuban spot in Miami.
No, it's not Miami.
No, still not the best.
Maybe. You know what? I gotta say New York.
New York?
I'm gonna say New York because, and the reason why is because I got signed to Tommy Boy. When I got signed to Tommy Boy, come on, man, they was taking me to all the best restaurants, bro. And I was going to the Don Fluvets and motherfucking you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Estravans and just I'm making up shit, but no shit like that. So
just put your pinky up. Say I was going to all of these places.
Yeah, I was going to so Jose Lilo's shit like that.
You didn't put your pinky up. You gotta put your pinky up.
No. Like, you know, all that type shit. They was trying to impress me and shit, but okay, here we go. Motherfucking London. London, that was the first place. London was the first place I ever ate Jamaican food.
Really?
Caribbean food, yeah.
I
never had Caribbean food.
Was it in Jamaica?
Before I went to London. I didn't know shit about it. I didn't know shit about rice and peas and motherfucking jerk chicken. Jerk chicken. Now I know about oxtails because my mom used to make oxtails. But I didn't know shit about jerk chicken, and I didn't know shit about rice and peas, and I didn't know shit about
beef patties and all that.
Beef patties, I didn't know about that. I didn't know shit about ackee, you know what I'm saying, and brown stew fish and shit. London. I'm gonna say London.
Word up,
Definitely.
word.
So that was the first place I had nasi goreng too.
Wow.
So me and B Styles have a song together with Dub C. Can you tell us about back in the day, some stories with Dub C and the Maad Circle? Because that's where you first got, when you were signed to them early in your career.
Me and Dub used to be thick as thieves, bro. Me and Dub used to be like that, bro. And crazy tunes, and I mean, we used to sit at Dub's mom. Dub moms lived in the hood, and you know they had this little they garage. They didn't really keep the car in the garage. Kept everything else in the garage, but we had this little section in the garage, and that's where we used to write at. We used to go sit in there with the little boom box, and we used to sit there and write. But I'll tell you some crazy shit about Dub. Dub be getting road rage.
Oh shit!
That nigga is
Dub C. That nigga is just go crazy.
Road rage, bro. That motherfucker's crazy behind the wheel, bro. What? Dub C had a 78. I want to say, what's 78? What was the name of that car? It wasn't a Toyota. It was a what's the Caprice? What's the little car? The little hatchback. Yeah, he had a little hatchback. It looked like the motherfucker looked like a Datsun. It looked like a Datsun hatchback, but it was like
the Datsun 510.
A Capri.
A Capri.
Yeah. A Capri. He had a Capri.
Ooh, yeah.
Dub C had a Capri. He had a Capri, and the seat was fucked up. The motherfucker used to rock back like that. So he had to sit up. He had to sit up and drive that motherfucker because the seat was fucked up. But and then it had no radio in it. So we always had the boom box in it with the fucking D batteries. You know how fast them shits run out.
Yep.
So this was before Duracells and shit. This is when they had them cheap ass Rayovacs and all that type of shit.
Oh, fuck.
So, but when Dub C batteries ran out, he never threw them away. He used to just throw them on the floor in his car. So we'd be driving, and if you cut Dub C off, he would, even if he passed his exit on the freeway, he will fucking catch you, get on the side of you, and fucking throw a battery at your shit. This motherfucker, Dub done hit motherfuckers in the head with batteries while they was driving and shit, bro. Threw that shit right through their window, crack their ass in the head. Dub C would also do this. If you tailgate Dub C, you be all on his ass driving, that motherfucker will slam on the motherfucking brakes, bro, and try to make you hit it. One time, we was on the 110 freeway in LA. We going down the 110, and we probably got around like Hoover. It was like the Hoover exit. And this motherfucker was telling, he was like, "This motherfucker on my ass, dude. Motherfucker on my ass. Motherfucker on my ass." And I next said, and the car behind that motherfucker said, bam, and hit the center divider. And boom, we took off. But, hey, that motherfucker done. One time, another time, we was in Whittier or some shit like that. We was in Whittier, California. And we bust a right, and it was this minivan going into the driveway, and Dub didn't see that. He just said, bam, and hit that motherfucker right on the door, crushed that motherfucking door in. The people was in the minivan. They was on that shit. Dub back up, and peeled out and jumped on the freeway. He's running like a motherfucker. So one time we was in Minneapolis at Prince's old club at the Glam Slam, I think. And
was that Prince's club?
We was at Prince's club. We performed.
Oh shit!
We performed, and the sound man kept fucking up. And Dub C said, he said, "What's up, sound man? Get that shit right, sound man." And I was like, "Yeah, sound man, what the fuck, man? What you doing?" And then Dub C said, "Sound man gonna get fucked up. Keep on fucking up." Bro, after the show, Dub said, "Come on." We ran to the sound man, and Crazy Tune said, "Bow!" and fired on the sound man. So I said, "Fuck it, bow!" Kick that nigga. We started mopping his ass up. We mopped the sound man up, homie. We had this nigga up under the board. He was under the board. We was just like, and then somebody said, "Come on, what the fuck y'all doing? Come on." I think it was Shorty from the Lynch Mob. Shorty from the Lynch Mob said, "What the fuck y'all doing, man? What y'all doing?" We ran and we jumped on the tour bus. Did we jump on the tour bus? No. We jumped in a somebody's car that worked for the promoter. We jumped in the car and he took us back to our hotel. We went back to the hotel and then the phone rang and said, "Pack y'all shit right now. Pack y'all shit right now. There's gonna be a taxi outside. Y'all get in that motherfucker and just go where it takes you." So we grabbed our shit, threw it in the bag, ran and jumped in a taxi, and the taxi took us to the outskirts of Minneapolis. We was in the country on a farm, some motherfucker where. And we got out the car, and this motherfucker walked up and said, Y'all Dub C in the Maad Circle?" We was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Y'all come on in here." And we went in the barn, cuz. We went in the barn and sat down, and they brought us a beer, and we was just sitting there for a minute. And then about probably like an hour later, the tour bus pulled up. The tour bus pulled up. We ran and jumped on the tour bus and went to the next city. But we was gonna go to jail. The reason why they told us to get out the hotel because the motherfucking police was on their way to the hotel to come get us. To come take us to jail. We didn't go back to Minneapolis. Hey, for real, we didn't go back to Minneapolis for like
long time.
Like 7 years.
Yeah, long time.
So where's here? That nigga's serious about hip hop. That's one thing I gotta give him. You know, everybody got their shortcomings, and me and him don't always see eye to eye, especially now these days. We won't even really talk that much. But I mean, I don't got no animosity or hard feelings towards him. I take that back. I be mad at that nigga sometimes because I really do, because he be bullshitting. But I do got to say that when it comes to hip hop, he respects hip hop more than damn near anybody I know. He got such respect for the music that shaped our lives, bro, and what we do to make our living. He's serious about the music, bro. You know, he don't take nothing for granted. You know, rest in peace, DJ Crazy Tunes, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy Tunes, you know, we was a serious ass crew, cause we was serious about our shit. Bro, motherfuckers don't even rehearse no more, unless they're an R&B group or they got dancers, like somebody like Chris Brown and shit. Like hip hop groups don't even rehearse, bro.
My protege, Young Pinoy, sitting right here. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me your bandwidth.
You ready?
Go.
I said, I'm getting all this broccoli and nobody be stopping me. I'm cocking all these blocks to get it popping like it's ought to be. There's so much animosity pent up on my monstrosity. I put them in their coffin singing songs as a cacophony. I treat this shit just like a game. It's Monopoly. I put their asses in the dirt like how fossils be. You a cat that just got killed by curiosity. I'm a janitor. Just look how I mop the streets.
And he just playing right now.
So, but listen. No, he working on his craft. I'm talking about rehearsal
before they going over the shows.
No, I'm talking about no. This is kind of rehearsal I'm talking about. We're talking about like when me and the 40 Thieves used to rehearse, or when me and the Maad Circle used to rehearse. Bro, every last single thing that we did, we rehearsed every fucking step. Like, we would say, okay, on this part of the song, I want you to be on this part of the stage. On this song, I want you to fade to the back, do a little side step, nigga, and then run and do one of your fucking commando flips. Like, Doug, like we used to rehearse, bro, like hardcore, bro. Like with me and the 40 Thieves, like we knew, okay, you come in on this part and back me up on like that. Like we just knew each other's shit so well that I knew when I could catch a breath. Because they knew when to come in. Like he always run out of breath right here. So we come in and back up on these words. Like we wasn't that kind of crew that just go out there, everybody be hollering and walking around on stage with a fucking towel on their shoulder and a fucking water in their hand, and niggas is all hollering. Went into that bullshit.
So
like we did not, and we never rapped over the words. Never, ever rapped over the words, bro. Ever.
Where did you two meet?
Me and Mimi?
Yeah.
We actually met.
Well,
we met through this motherfucker right here.
That's calling me.
Hold on. We met through DJ Lexo. DJ Lexo.
Hey, shout out to DJ Lexo.
So we'll get back to, I guess, your career.
Look at that right there. See that?
Yeah.
Wow.
he said he had to just show the butt, huh? He just had to show. Hey, at least we know what his question is on big dress on
my Instagram.
It must be ass man.
On my Instagram.
Was it the booty? They got it, or was it her personality? Okay.
Hey, talk about your time on the question for both of you. You guys were on the show. You guys were on the show together. Love Bowls. Can you talk about that?
What's up, guys? We was just doing an interview and I was talking about you. So I answered the phone. Look, say what's up to the homies. You ever heard of OTG? OTG.
IOTG, but
the camera's over there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up with you, legend?
What up?
What's up with it?
That's OG. Hey, that's OG DJ Lexo.
See you.
Las Vegas. That's Las Vegas finest. That's That's one of the first hip hop DJs in Las Vegas, right there.
Yeah,
really.
Maybe the greatest hip hop DJ Las Vegas ever seen, right there.
Hey, it's an honor, King. Honor. It's an honor.
Honor with y'all.
Not much. Talking to the homie Coolio. We talking to him.
Hey, Lexo, tell him the story. Tell him the short version of your story real quick, Lexo.
Why do I feeling we on a podcast right now?
Hey, I didn't do my hair either.
And you can see me. I'm West Coasting that out for y'all, man. With the skull and everything.
Oh, baby, it was better the other way.
No, it wasn't. Because all I can see is him.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. You're right.
Lexo, where you at?
Right here.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
you see you, King?
Yeah, you do it. I can't see.
Exactly how I had it.
You know what? Angle it down like that. There you go. Now try it now.
Y'all funny.
Right
there you go. There you go. Okay, so you started DJing at a club where 5 motherfuckers got killed.
I started as a club promoter, and then I started DJing at a club where I was subleasing a kitchen.
Who taught you how to scratch, Lexo?
One dude named DJ Winjam.
DJ what?
DJ Winjam. Passed away 2 years ago.
Wow, he passed. Okay, sorry to hear that, man. So what was your first real gig? Your first real gig where you got paid over 500?
It was the Rock the Mic tour after party.
Okay, all right. And your best year in hip hop. What was your net?
My best year?
Yeah.
Before prison or after prison?
It don't matter.
Before.
Before prison, probably like 100.
Okay, 100 racks. And what was your average throughout the years? What was your average that you made every year?
I mean, it climbed up, but it was about 100 right before I went away.
Okay. All right, there you go. See, that's a hell of a thing right there, bro. But when you started, how much would you make? Would you DJ for free?
Oh, hell yeah. We all DJ. Everyone DJs for free when they start.
Okay, when your first time getting paid, how much you make? Well, like $50 or $100?
Like 50, 100. Man, the cold part was when I started, it was like 50, and then it went up to 100. But the beautiful part was I'm a hustler, so it was like, look, we're gonna let you bring a backpack in. And since I was already selling weed in the club, I was like, shit, I can bring hella weed in the club with a backpack. So I was making like $2,500 a night, but I was gonna get 100 to DJ.
That's right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, thank you, Lexo. That's a beautiful story, brother. The motherfuckers could get inspired by that shit. You ain't gotta always be getting paid, super paid, but you figure out the way to make your money, right?
Always. All
right, Shaka Zulu, I'm gonna call you back in a minute. Hold on.
I'll call you back when we're done, okay? All right.
That was Las Vegas' finest DJ Lexo, man. And the reason why I did that because I didn't know what he was gonna say, but I knew he was gonna tell one of them kind of stories to show you that it ain't always about what it is. It's about how it is. You know what I mean?
That's fact.
And don't worry, this is not live anywhere. So anything you guys want edited out, I'm gonna be editing it anyway.
Well, you ain't gotta edit out shit, bro. We not doing nothing. We ain't doing.
We real with it, huh?
We ain't doing nothing. That's right. We're not doing nothing illegal no more. So
right.
The statute of limitations done ran out on all that shit.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, get it all out. We ain't on no flash shit. We on some Drink Champ shit. Shout out to Noriega and FN.
This ain't motherfucking Vlad TV. I know that.
Yeah, right. We gonna get criminal activities to make niggas go to jail and shit.
No.
Listen, I ain't doing nothing illegal any motherfucking way. So I ain't ready to kick my dough in. I ain't gonna find my shit, and I ain't gonna have shit.
And they better fix my goddamn door when they do that too.
Right. That's true.
Yeah,
they be thinking they doing some shit. I hate when police do that shit. I'm like, why the fuck you want to kick my fucking door down, man? Come on.
When you could have fucking knocked and I would have let you in.
Bro, let you in. Shit.
So anyway, so that's how me and my girl met.
That's what I want to know.
Lexo had a picture of my girl on his phone, and I said, "Who is that?" He said, "That's my sister." I said, "Where's she at?" Nigga, she probably at work. I said, "Call her." Well, you can tell what happened after that.
That's how we got together. We met at Wino's studio.
Well, I don't remember none of that shit, so that don't count.
Okay.
She said, y'all know who Wino is, right?
Who?
Wino. DJ
Wino? It sounds familiar.
DJ Wino is my original producer.
Oh!
He produced Fantastic Voyage. He's the one with the big ass
yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yeah.
For the Fantastic Voyage video.
Yeah.
That's
He do
DJ
1, 2, 3, 4 too?
Yeah.
My next question was going to be for you was in '94 you signed to Tommy Boy, and did you know that Fantastic Voyage was going to boom and be personally it's my second favorite song of all time.
No, can I tell this story? Okay. So, funny thing about that, I happen to love that song also. Like, we were driving home last night, it came on the radio, and I turned it up with him in the car. Like, I love that song, period, regardless of, you know what I mean? It's a good song.
Right.
So, he, though, did not want to do that song. He argued and tried to fight with Wino about doing that song because he did not want to do it. Then he finally did it.
I thought it was corny.
He thought it was corny. He didn't want to do it at all. So Wino made him do it.
Hold on, but
was it because of the Lakeside?
No, this is the part she don't know about. I love Lakeside.
Yeah, I love Lakeside.
And I like Fantastic Voyage. I like the song. No, I like the song, but I just didn't think it would.
He didn't think it was going to do anything.
I didn't know. No, that's not it either. That's not it. I didn't think it was a good song. It wasn't. I just didn't think it was good for me. You know, I didn't know to tell you the truth because I didn't know what to do on it. I didn't really know where to go. So, if you know the lyrics from "Rolling with My Homies," Saturday morning, take the train for a ride. The sun is up. I got the homies by my side. Those are the original lyrics to Fantastic Voyage. The whole song.
Damn.
I just changed a few words, but that's the original lyrics to Fantastic Voyage are the lyrics on Rolling with My Homies.
Yeah.
But when I played the song for Tommy Boy, one of the A&Rs, his name was Ian Stedman. He said, "You know what, Coolio?" Wait, with my English accent. You know, damn, can I find my English accent?
Oh, I don't know. Can you? Been a while.
Let me hear yours.
Oh, I ain't got one.
Somebody use their English accent real quick so I can.
Sorry, what?
You got an English accent? English.
I have a Canadian accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Anyway.
I forgot the bloody fucking England type of accent, eh?
Nah, that's Yardy. That's Yardy.
Is it Yardy? I don't know why I think that's English. I don't know why.
He said, Coolio, you know what, mate? If you anyway, fuck it. He said if you take this song right here and you make it more universal, and so everybody, it's something that everybody can relate to. He said, I think this will be a good song. I think this will be a real good song. It might do something. And I said, and I quote myself, I said, man, fuck you. I said, don't look, man, let me write the motherfucking songs because you A&R the songs, all right? Man, don't fucking talk about, man. No. If I said, but listen, I could not stop thinking about that shit once he said it. I went home, bro, and that shit was on my mind, and I played the song, and I really hated that motherfucker then. I was like, damn, I hate this motherfucking song. And I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't. I was like, why not? Because he was about to start mixing it. He said, I said, why not? Because I got to redo Fantastic Voyage. He said, what you mean, my nigga? I'm finna mix it. I said, I can't, bro. I gotta rewrite it. I said, I can't put it out like that, bro. He was like, well, all right, then, my nigga. tomorrow then, cause you got 2 hours. Cause we was on time, bro. We was on time. We was trying to. We didn't even know if we was gonna come in under budget on the album. We didn't know what was gonna happen, so we didn't waste no time. I wrote all the lyrics at home, and when I went to the studio, I laid the lyrics. I didn't write shit in the studio, never.
Studio time isn't cheap.
No, we went back then. It wasn't definitely.
Yeah, it never is.
We went to the studio, bro. Back then, it was about $1,500 a day for the studio itself, and then it was $50 an hour for the engineer, and then the 2-inch tapes cost $250 for the bullshit one, and $450 for the Ampex Gold. Ampex Gold, and we had Wino wasn't gonna let us go out. We had to have Ampex Gold, so the motherfucker was $450, and you only could put 3 songs on each tape. So we went to the studio, and I rewrote the lyrics. Matter of fact, I wrote the last verse. I wrote the 3rd verse on the way to the studio in the car, and I wrote most of it, and I kind of figured it out in the booth. I freestyled some of it, but that's what happened. So then. The original lyrics, I just had the motherfucker sitting, and then one day we got a call to be on the Clueless soundtrack, and I didn't have shit, and I said, damn, Wise, I need a beat for this. I need a beat, bro. He gave me the beat, and I said, damn, oh shit, I could use the old lyrics from Fantastic Voyage, from the old Fantastic Voyage. And yeah. So Fantastic Voyage came out. Tommy Boy loved it, and I said, damn, I gotta come up. They said we want to shoot a video for this, so we started concepting it. Sat down with Wino, and I really concepted it. But I would ask him, hey, what if we do this? What if we do that? I said, hey, bro, we should have a gang of motherfuckers coming out the trunk. He said, how the fuck we gonna do that? I said, I don't know, but shit, we gonna have to figure it out. And then so when I told the director and I told Tommy Boy. They was like, I don't know how we're gonna do that, Coolio, but we'll talk to somebody and figure it out. So we talked to the production crew, and actually what happened was they dug a tunnel under the sand. They shored it up with a wood frame and put some steel beams across the top, and they sat the car on top of it, and then they covered everything. The beams up with sand, and they cut a hole in the trunk. They took the engine out the car. The car was stripped down. It was no seats. It was nothing on the inside. It was because you never did see the inside of the car while people was coming out the trunk. So they got it down to a frame. They cut the whole damn near the whole trunk out. Like it was maybe like that much. It's about 2 inches of space all the way around the trunk, and they built some stairs. They built some stairs to come up, and people. Matter of fact, it was wet. It was water in the tunnel because we was right near the beach, so water was seeping in. So the motherfuckers didn't notice, but everybody's feet was wet when they came out the trunk. That shit was crazy. All the females was like, "Fuck, my feet getting wet. Y'all fucked up my Converse."
I had to talk about, man, because I mean, for real, It Takes a Thief. That first album, man. I always go back to, Mama, I'm in Love with a Gangster. So how was that? What was the ingredients? Tell us a little bit of the origins about that song. It
was the beat, bro. It was as soon as Wino played the beat, I listened to it for a minute and I was like, this shit is dope. I was like, Mama, I'm in love with a gangster. I said, oh shit, Wino, this shit gonna be dope right here. I said, check this out. I said, we gonna get a female to do this part. He was like, who we gonna get to do it? I said, shit, I don't know. Maybe we could get Foxy Brown. No, Foxy Brown wasn't even out yet.
No.
Foxy Brown wasn't out yet. I said, maybe we could get I was thinking about getting, I was gonna try to get Queen Latifah. And then, but he was like, man, Queen Latifah ain't finna do no gangster shit. She ain't on that shit no more. I was like, oh shit. I said, what about old girl that signed the Tommy Boy, LaShawn? He said, yeah. She is dope. She dope as a motherfucker. I said, nah, fuck it, we gonna get LaShawn. And we gave her a call and she did it. But as soon as I heard the beat, bro, I wrote the hook within 10 minutes, 15 minutes after I heard the beat. That shit just came instantly.
Right. Because that song, man, to this day, I mean, it takes a thief, man. Like, I can't even go back to my nutsack. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing on my nutsack.
Hand on my nutsack.
Yeah, that was
hand on my nutsack.
I used to say this as a kid. I was a bad little motherfucker always going, hand on my nutsack, get my ass beat by my mom. Like, God damn, you ain't got your hand on your damn nutsack. You don't even know where the motherfucker's at. At that time, how the hell you know your hand on your nutsack? Yeah, I used to play the song that you used to play. You had to play like hand on my nutsack, like it's straight golden. Like when you see the album cover, you see
the first.
That's the first song you play.
Motherfucker. You are the first motherfucker that ever said something about hand on my nutsack, bro. Literally. I never had somebody say that. I never had nobody.
That shit was the lyrics, man. It was different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because back in those days, that's what people will be like. You know what I'm saying? They listen to this song and they know that it just pops in your head. Hand on my nutsack. You know what I'm saying?
And on some real shit. You know, that first album was a motherfucker. It was as far as writing it, most of the songs came so naturally. It was so natural, bro. When I heard the beats, it was, you know, a few of the songs was difficult to write, like Fantastic Voyage. It was a bit difficult. On My Way to Harlem, took me a minute to get that because at first I wasn't gonna use that. I wasn't gonna even use it. I was like, man, this beat is too jazzy. Wino. He was like, nah, man, we need this to just, you know, do something different, bro.
Right.
And he said, you just got to figure it out. And so, you know what? I was trying to write it, and I sat there, and I sat at my little table, man, that I used to write at for about, at the kitchen table. I was at the kitchen table for about motherfucking 6 hours, bro, with my pen in my hand. And I didn't write a fucking word, bro. And I fell asleep. I was thinking about that shit so hard. And I woke up about 4 in the morning. I was like, oh shit. And I started writing this shit. I was dreaming writing.
Yeah.
I dreamed the lyrics.
Right.
I was like, I know a place where the trees don't grow, just another place where niggas. And I started writing that shit. Yeah. And I wrote that shit. So it took me, but I only wrote the first verse right then. I wrote the first verse right then. That was for me, that was always the hardest part, writing the song.
Writing the song?
It was writing the,
how many minutes
first
it took you? Like just straight up top? Like straight up top, no 5 minutes, no 10 minutes, just straight up top?
What? No. I wasn't, I was at home. I was at home and I wrote the first verse.
Okay.
And then I went to bed. I went and got to bed, went to sleep. And then when I woke up, probably a couple hours later, I wrote the second verse. And then probably like 2 days after that, I wrote the third verse. So it took me about 4 or 5 days to write On My Way to Harlem. But it was only because I wanted that motherfucker to be perfect because of what I was talking about.
Hey, that motherfucker was perfect. I ain't gonna lie. Hand on my nutsack. Even the way it was. I got my hand on my nutsack.
Originally,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, originally On My Way to Harlem. Originally On My Way to Harlem had DJ Billy. They had Billy Boy on it. You know what Billy Boy is? Billy Boy on the first album. He on yeah, Billy Boy original. Yeah. He on
what was that song? What's the name of the song? I remember. Was he on?
I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. He originally was on the second verse of On My Way to Harlem, But Tommy Boy said, we don't like his voice on this song. You need to do that verse yourself. And it was cool because I wrote the motherfucker anyway. I wrote his verse.
Okay.
So it wasn't, you know, and on some real shit, he didn't say it better than me because I wrote it. So he wasn't happy about that though. I wasn't really happy about it either. But I was like, fuck it. It was, you know, at that time I felt like, you know, I had to do what the record company say, shit, or, you know. Nah, that shit is. It was my first deal. I didn't know shit.
Hey, let's talk Gangsters Paradise.
Gangster Paradise, bro. Gangster Paradise wrote itself.
Yeah.
All I did was put the pen in my hand, and I put the pen in my hand and put it on the paper, and my hand just started moving, bro. Gangster Paradise was already in the universe. Gangster Paradise was an entity that was in the universe, and it was looking for somebody to come through, and it chose me. Yeah. Because that shit was divine intervention, bro. When I wrote Gangster Paradise, I never picked up the pen. I started writing it, and I never stopped. I wrote the whole song out without even thinking about it. It was like, Gangster Paradise is a trip song, bro. I wrote that shit like I already knew it.
Man, every time I hear it, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize that none of
this is what I want to know. This is what I want to know, bro.
Even mama thinks that my mind is gone.
Hold on, this is what I want to know. I want to know this. How familiar are you with the things I've done since after Gangster Paradise?
Okay, yeah. We got
oh, man. Wow, dude. Well, can I go?
How familiar are you with the song? Hold on. How familiar are you with the songs from My Soul and the songs from Return to the Gangster and the songs from Still Here?
I could have been saying "I See You When You Get There," which was on the Nothing to Lose soundtrack.
No. I'm talking about Coolio. You don't know. You know, I'm working on my 8th album right now.
Yeah, and I was about to ask, man, what's been good with the new albums? Because I've been hearing about them. I ain't never seen it on the streaming platform.
Well, see, I got a gang of shit, and this is my concept. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put out 9 singles this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna put out 9 singles in 2021. But I'm not gonna release the album though.
The singles.
I'm not gonna release the album until next year. I'm gonna put out 9 singles though.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take probably 6 of those singles, put them with maybe 9 more songs, and put out an album sometime next year, right before summer. And I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what the real concept gonna be, but it's going to be a concept album from beginning to end. It's going to have interludes. It's going to be like It Takes a Thief. It's going to be like Gangster Paradise. It's going to be like My Soul. It's going to be like My Soul too.
Okay. My Soul too.
So it's going to be a full concept album. I'm going to use a lot of wino. I'm probably half of it's going to be done by wino, and the rest of it's going to be done by just different people. I definitely want to work with 1500 or Nothing. I definitely want to work with them. So I like they shit a lot. You know, those are cats that did Nipsey shit.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna work with them, and I'm gonna do something with Prozac. You ever heard of Prozac?
Yeah. Prozac used to be signed with Strange, wasn't it?
Well, no. Prozac do a lot of E40 shit. He do a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of Snoop shit.
Okay.
That song that Snoop got out right now, Roaches in My Ashtray.
Yeah.
Prozac did that. What else did he did? The other Snoop song. What's the other Snoop song he did?
Honestly, I can't think of the name of that song.
Oh, Say It With Your Booty.
Say It With Your Booty, yeah.
Say It With Your Booty, yeah.
He did that. He did that. He did the song that E40 got out right now with what's the dude name?
What's the name? Oh man, I can't think of the name.
Dude.
So many E40 songs. Oh my
God. Grab real fast. What are those bitches?
So many things.
You from Pomona?
I know.
Come on, man.
Man,
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of it too.
Right now, if you knew,
there's so many E40 songs. It's so many E40 songs.
No, okay, I tell you, the dude he's a pimp dude from Pomona, and he be saying shit like, "I was running down the street and I said this bitch cross street. I said, bitch, slap yourself and come back to me." So
is that Sugar Free?
Sugar Free. That's
Sugar Free.
Yeah, Sugar Free.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
so the new song with E40 and Sugar Free. It's a new song out right now, new video.
Okay.
Prozac did that.
Okay.
The new Too Short song with E40. Prozac did that.
Did that? Yeah. You sure did.
About half of the songs, about 5 of the songs on Mount Westmore. Have you heard Mount Westmore?
Yeah. Well, I heard one of the songs. I heard the first song they ain't out, man.
About half of the songs on Mount Westmore, Prozac did those too. Prozac is dope as a motherfucker.
Hey,
Prozac a hustler too. Prozac, bro, sell beats online. That motherfucker be on his. That motherfucker's a hustler. He be on this. He be about his paper.
Yeah, he's on this shit.
Hey, what's your favorite award or piece of memorabilia you've ever collected?
The World Music Award.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the dude standing up like this, holding the world up. Yeah, that's way more to me. That's way more important than the Grammy. Where the fuck B Styles go?
I noticed that too, right?
I know it was like sometimes this one was crazy about my brother. He's a disappearing actor, you know what I'm saying? He's like Wild Out Magic. You know what I'm saying? You never know, he might come back on here. You know what I'm saying? He's such a busy man too.
Are you guys still doing Love Goals?
Huh?
Are you two still doing Love Goals, the show together?
Yeah, what's up with the Love Goals? I've been watching that.
No.
I wasn't, man. I wasn't because we had Benzino on the show before too. Like, how was it like? You know what I'm saying? How was the woman? Like, she looked like she was like
in my spirit.
Right. How was it?
She had ass, I tell you that. She did. She was 8. How many kids she got?
7.
She got 7 kids, boy.
Wow.
And got I've never seen her stomach. I don't think she got one stretch mark on her body.
No, you did not see her stomach.
You know.
I'm
fucking with you.
How was it like, you know what I'm saying, being a part of that, you know what I'm saying, of Love Goals? And maybe you could probably help me, you know what I'm saying? How was it you did? How much it meant to you and y'all's relationship with that?
How much did it mean to our relationship?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and answer that?
It was a beautiful thing.
Fucking liar.
No,
You're my fan. You're my fan.
It was a beautiful thing, my brother.
I can still see you.
I wouldn't trade that experience for the world.
He said, I need your fan. You need to cool down. You need to cool down, bro. You need to cool down.
I said, look.
And Nene, you grew up in Seattle. Are you a Seahawks fan?
Hey, I would, if I
don't be lying.
I'm not. You tell the story, dude.
No.
No, fuck that. You tell the story. No, I'm not saying shit.
Hey,
you tell the story. Shit. You don't do all the talking. You talk.
What?
Yeah.
You're doing all the talking? What?
I got one for her right now. You being from Seattle, were you a Seahawks fan growing up?
No.
He asked you about Love Goals, my nigga.
He just asked me if I was a Seahawks fan. I said no.
She a fucking Raiders. Shit.
That's after. Yeah, he said that. I understand.
I'm a Raiders fan.
Hey, do you have a favorite venue that you ever performed in?
A favorite venue? Shit. Ooh, I like all the House of Blues because they sound is just dope. I like also like Wembley. Wembley was dope. Let's see.
That's amazing.
I like I like Staples Center is pretty cool. I didn't really like the sound at Staples Center, but it was just cool shit.
The vibe was cool, yeah.
And you've been doing halftime shows and stuff, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
Ron?
It's a couple of venues in Europe that I really like too.
Right. I want to know how was it performing right beside Stevie Wonder at a award show? How much did that?
That shit was surreal.
Was it?
That shit was surreal as a motherfucker, bro. That shit was I never thought no shit like that would happen, bro. I was just there. Almost, it felt like I was like, I'm here, shit. Fuck it.
Right.
Fuck, I'm gonna get my spit on.
You know what I'm saying? He's singing my song, you know what I mean?
That's I'm gonna get my spit on right now. Like I was like, oh shit. I'm gonna say Steve. I was like, oh shit. And then I walked him out too. I was like, oh shit. Like that shit gave me fucking power, bro.
You know, me and Stevie Wonder had the same birthday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That shit gave me power, bro. I was strong, bro. My voice was just on point. Like on point. I could have did that shit with no mic, bro. Yeah. And filled up that whole room over everybody's voice. My shit was so powerful that night.
What was your favorite movie role or TV role you've ever been in?
Shit. Two of them. The role I played as myself on China Strike Force. And 187 in Dracula 3000. Which was a whack ass movie, but I was dope in that shit.
You was in 187?
No, I was in a movie called Dracula 3000.
Oh yeah, Dracula 3000. Yeah, I remember that.
My character name was 187.
187. Yeah. Okay.
It was a straight. That shit wasn't even a B movie. That shit was a fucking F movie.
187, man.
ABCDEFGA type J. That shit was a J movie.
Hey, niggas still watch it.
Like a weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, I still watch it to this day. Shit.
Hey, yo.
Do you know how many times I sat in my room stroking my anaconda as I ejaculated, watching your boobs and thinking coming on your Snow White ass?
I had to say this, man, because I'm a fan. Because every time,
back the fuck up, bro.
Right. Every time I gotta say this, man, because every time I watch this, I'm going back to my kid stage because you did so much for us in the 90s. It's so unreal and it's so blessed to even say this, man. How was it working with Kenan and Kel and doing that, Nickelodeon money? Like, how was it doing the theme song to Kenan and Kel?
Bro, I perform that shit right now in my stage show. I say to the crowd, I say, who likes orange soda?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody go, Kel. I said, who? You know, Kel. I said, hey, young lady right here. Do you know who likes orange soda? And she'll say, no. They don't be knowing. Hey, bro, if she don't know who like orange soda, then she might be too young.
She got to be too young.
Yeah, and then I start
that's somebody you can't be. I think you can't be invited to a cookout if you don't know that saying. And then everybody knows orange soda. They still play that show. Like just hearing, here it goes. We set it on every Friday night. Be like, oh shit, we know what we watching. And you see them brains come out. Here it goes. We glued to the TV screen. You know what I mean?
And then I say, and then the music kick in and go, boom, 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 and I go, here it goes, and the motherfucking crowd be going crazy.
Right.
Do you remember Hit 'Em High off the Space Jam soundtrack?
Woo! Absolutely. I do that in my live set too.
That's fucking awesome.
How was it? And what you think about the new Space Jam? Like, give us a little bit.
I haven't seen the new Space Jam, but I'll tell you about Hit 'Em High.
What you think about it?
I wrote the hook. I wrote the hook by my motherfucking self.
Really?
If I hit him high, hit him high. I wrote that shit.
What?
Me and B-Real was the first two in the studio. That's why we went first.
Ooh.
So here's the deal though. You know, Trackmasters did that track. Tone and Pope. For years, I was gonna whoop their ass.
Shit.
I was after them, bro. Cause let me tell you why. Because when we had decided, we was like, okay, we don't want the song to be too long, so everybody gonna do 8 bars. Me and B-Real did 8 bars. But then when the rest of, when LL, Bus, and Meth came in, they all from New York.
Right.
And they all did 16s. And me and B-Real did 8s. And I felt so motherfucking disrespected by that, bro.
Wow.
I felt like that shit was disrespectful. And I wrote the motherfucking hook, nigga. I wrote the hook, nigga. And I don't get 16 bars. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, you had the hook. I mean, to this day, everybody
fucked up.
Remember.
You know why I wrote the hook, though?
I
wrote the hook. No, I wrote the hook because I was like, who gonna be on this track? They was like, it's gonna be Meth, Red, and Bus. I said, what? Meth gonna be on the track? I said, and I wrote, because I knew, I said, Meth gonna sound dope as fuck on this shit. And I told them niggas, I should have got production credit for that shit. I said, I want, on the hook, I want Meth voice to be up higher in the mix than everybody else's. And you notice it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because his voice is perfect for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna be.
Yeah.
He made, to me, he made the song. Like, he made the song.
I got a couple more, and then we can let you guys get out of here. Invite and sit down for dinner with 3 famous people, other people. Who would you choose?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, sure.
Dead or alive, it don't matter?
Yeah.
Malcolm X. Let me see. Malcolm X. What's her name? What's her name? Damn. Vanessa Del Rio.
Yeah. Oh, Vanessa Del Rio, beast.
And shit. Donnie Hathaway. No, not Donnie Hathaway. No, let me see. Shit, that's a hard one.
I always say Tupac for me, but
I've sat down with dinner with Tupac so many times.
Oh my God!
Prince, no, not Prince. I want to say Michael Jackson, but yeah, just
Michael Jackson would be awesome.
Maybe Michael Jackson. Now let me think. No. Vanessa Del Rio, Malcolm X, and fucking one second. I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Neil Armstrong.
I just realized I skipped the question that I gotta throw out there. Can you just touch on what your thoughts were when Weird Al did Amish Paradise? I can't miss that question.
Hated it.
You hated it? Oh, okay.
All right, so we was talking about since we're talking about Tupac, how did it feel? And shout out to Mr. Fab Five Freddy. You know what I'm saying? Yo MTV Raps freestyling with Tupac on there, man. Like, how was that? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I take that back. Hold on, let me go back. Not Neil Armstrong.
Okay.
Fucking Dan Calloway.
Now
you know who Dan Calloway is?
Yeah. And he a jazz musician?
No. Dan Calloway he has a go check out his website when you get off. It's called, matter of fact, I need to interview him.
Okay.
I'm just here to make you think.com.
Okay.
Dan Calloway. And he's alive. So and Vanessa Del Rio still alive too, but maybe Vanessa Del Rio. Well, fuck it, Vanessa Del Rio, Malcolm X, and Dan Calloway.
Dan Calloway, okay. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that, man.
And Lena Horne.
And Lena Horne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows that famous singer right there.
Don't know Lena Horne.
Are you not running for president?
Do you know who Lena Horne is, Mom?
And I know why you wanted to come to dinner too.
Why?
Hey, Coolio, are you gonna run?
I wanted to say this though. Hold on.
I get her to come sing on one of my tracks.
Right. I wanted to know, like, how much was it with Yo MTV Raps, Fab Five Freddy, freestyling with Tupac? Like, tell us a little bit about, one of your favorite Tupac memories. Or
I was nervous than a motherfucker that day.
Was you?
I was like, damn, Yo MTV Raps. I was like, oh shit, that shit tripped me out. That shit tripped me out, and I didn't know that. I didn't even know they was gonna let me get on the mic and shit. I didn't know they was gonna let me spit. But I ain't gonna lie, it was a gang of MCs in there that night. But definitely me and Pac was the two standouts. Definitely. I think that's why Pac let me get on, because he knew I was gonna represent right. That shit was a trip. But my favorite, I got two Tupac stories. I guess my favorite one is when Tupac, we was at the Hollywood Hilton, and it was me, Tretch, and Tupac. We was in Tretch room. Tretch had a suite at the Hollywood Hilton. We was sitting at the bar in this room, talking about all kind of different shit. We was talking about the game, talking about different shit, different aspects of the game, and then Tupac was with Death Row at the time, and he had started getting in trouble and shit. And I was like, hey Pac, man, you gotta slow your roll, bro. So you gotta stop doing all this crazy shit, bro. And what I tell the nigga, what I say? I said, yeah, man, you need to slow your roll, man, and stop woo. And I can't remember exactly what I said, but I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said, man, Coolio, man, stop lecturing, man. I know you my OG, my nigga, but stop lecturing me, man. I'm a grown ass man. I can do what I want to do. And that's what he said. And I was like, I said, all right, then. All right, cuz, right on. I said, man, don't forget. I said, cuz, man. All right. I said, nigga, if you want to talk about it, though, nigga, call me. That's what I said. And me and Pac did a song that day when I was in the studio too. We did a song that day when we was on Yo MTV Raps.
Really?
And the song got erased.
Who erased it?
The engineer.
Wow.
Because Wino told him to.
Wow.
Because Wino told Pac, man, hey, first he told Pac, give me 5 racks. And Pac was like, oh, so man, and then Wino said, fuck it, give me 2 racks. He was like, cuz, give me $1,000, man. And Pac was like, He was like, man, I don't be paying for tracks, man. I be getting my shit for free. Wino said, for free? He said, fuck it, man, give me $500. Give me something. Pac was like, man, I can't. And Wino said, man, erase that shit. And that was good. He didn't want to pay. He didn't want to get Wino nothing for the track. So Wino was, it was business. And I had that ride on my homie. I had to ride with my homie.
Yeah, you had to.
We both regret that shit though. We both regret that shit. And if we could go back, he probably would have gave Pac the track. But at the time, it wasn't happening. Shit, me and Wino, we like this, bro. That's my brother. But I still paid for my track, shit. You know what I'm saying? I pay for my tracks because that's my homie, though.
Right.
You know, because that's my homie, I wanted him to get paid too.
Right.
So, you know, but Pac wouldn't give him nothing. He wasn't paying, so.
So were you running for president or something here in 2020?
That was some bullshit. Well, that was some bullshit. That was vice president, motherfucker. But nah, that's it.
I would have voted for him.
That was some goofy shit.
I would have voted for you. Hell, you would have been way better than fucking Trump. Let me tell you that.
We did that shit. We did that shit just to clown. Well, we was clowning.
Okay.
We was clowning.
And how was it? And how was it working with Michelle Pfeiffer, man? Like the Scarface Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, how was it? Like having her like in this.
She was different. She was different at that time because she had just had 2 twins, bro. She had just had twins. She was in mommy mode, so she wasn't even fucking with us. She wasn't fucking with the crew. She came and she was in her trailer. She got her makeup done, got her wardrobe. She came on the set. She did her part. When she finished her part, she knocked that shit out in one take. She went back to her trailer, got her babies, and she was out.
Damn.
So just like that, we didn't even
Michelle Pfeiffer in there.
We didn't even have no type of conversation. Matter of fact, I recently tried to reach out to Michelle because I wanted to talk to her about this project I was working on, and she didn't even get back to me, bro.
Wow.
I know she had to hear. She had to have heard that I was trying to reach out to her.
Wow.
I can't say she did. I assume that she did. I mean, but this is the age of social media, man. You should be able to contact anybody.
Yeah.
But I put it out there that I wanted to get in contact with her, but ain't nobody never reached back to me. I had my manager, try to get in contact with her people. He said he contacted her people and told them, but nobody never reached back. Nobody never responded. So I guess she ain't fucking with me.
If there was a competition going on and you had to sing one karaoke song, what song are you singing?
Gangster Paradise. Yeah.
That's okay.
If it's somebody else's song,
yeah,
I'm gonna do "I Love You" by Nelly. I love you, Nelly. That shit right there. I'd probably do that.
Dilemma.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think. I used to know that shit by heart, but I can't think of none of the words right now. Either that or I would
Dilemma. It's called Dilemma.
It's called Dilemma.
Yeah, I would do the message.
Yeah.
I would do the message.
Okay.
I would do Melly Mel's part on the message.
Yeah, you get that whole message, man, is what made us. I think this the orange. I think everybody should remember if they want to be a part of hip hop. The Message, Sugar Hill Gang, and
no, the message was the very first song.
Yeah.
In hip hop where a motherfucker was talking about
independent.
What was really, really going on in his neighborhood and in his life.
Okay, Prince, we're gonna wrap this up here. We gotta let him go.
Either that or I would do fucking Friends by fucking Houdini.
There you go.
Shout out to Mr. Jalil. He's on my Facebook page. Shout out to him, man. And RPX.
That's one of my favorite hip hop groups of all time. I think it's Houdini. Like the motherfuckers had.
Yeah.
Everything they put out was a hit, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Everything they put out was a hit.
Before we let you go, do you want to tell everybody what you both are up to right now?
Yeah.
Tell them our handles and shit.
No, go ahead.
No, you tell them all our handles.
Babe, you're way better at this than
that. Baby, I don't even fucking know them.
Okay.
Tell them all our social media shit.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah. Tell them our social media shit. They can find us.
Okay.
So we've been working on obviously new music videos. We were working on a clothing line. I had to get closer, sorry. We're working on a clothing line. I have a local little small bakery that's out here in Las Vegas called Ivy's Oven. I make custom cakes, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, whatever kind of cake you need.
Pies, cookies.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, we do pot pies, like chicken pot pies, curry pot pies. We do
everything. Yeah. Home cooked meals, like,
yeah.
hearty meals, comfort food, stuff like that.
We do gourmet shit too.
And I also specialize in making meals for people that have been diagnosed with Crohn's.
Oh, okay.
And she do gluten-free, sugar-free, vegan, all that shit.
Sounds good. And an inspiring actress and model, right?
Yes. Yeah, I don't want to. I already stood up.
I mean, we can't go wrong seeing it twice.
I can't. Babe, you already did that. Stop.
No, back up. No, this way. I'm trying to get it the right angle.
The right angle? What's the right angle?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now this way. Then no.
Okay. You're annoying. Stop.
Okay. Say, I'm
Push you
Coolio.
Fool and what you claim. I grew up with these and know they name. I ain't got time to play no games. Keep talking sideways and feel this fame. It might feel bad as black on black, but then again, you just might be whack. Smiling on a nigga for the fools and tan. Green and brown that want to lock a brother down. It's a known fact that niggas will snitch for a little bit of change and a so-so bitch and a few months up off they bid. Now all of a sudden met this pistol tip. Now you see why this pistol grips so tight that sometimes it hurt my wrist. You might not know what I'm talking about, but if you do, well, let me find out.
Sweet. Thanks. That's dope.
Looking for the most beers on tap? Great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.